Hey guys, hey, remember when I told you a couple of days back ago, or you should have seen, I posted out how to keep your vehicle safe, right? So there's a lot more to it. Remember, I told you, those that seen it, if you click like, subscribe to finding out more, don't forget that's what just social networking platform that I built not long ago. That's why I built that because there are a lot of things that I can reveal and say that I can't quite say anywhere else. And going with that, all I'm just gonna say is, listen, it don't matter what type of vehicle you have, more so the technology side of things, the newer vehicles, anything past around 1980 or 81, somewhere in there, more in tune to when we're getting closer to the computer time frame, right? Listen, y'all seen it. I'll just say this. I can at least say this part. Those code. You know how you get a check engine light on, and they'll go in, they'll diagnostic for you, and they'll go and say this is what it is because that's what came up, right? However, did you know from day one, from that car, when that vehicle rolled out, there are things that are stored in its internal computer that is in that vehicle and in all vehicles, more in tune to the ones that are close naturally newer, but even some of the older ones, they had certain things in there too. Just had to figure it out, right? Because even in the older ones, it was there. But on these newer ones, you'd be surprised what it really stores and saves. You ever had one of those times where that check engine light came on and it went off, and you didn't catch it in time, or you caught it and you went to the mechanic and say, "Hey, you know, I don't get it. One day this thing's on, another day it goes off." You may have took it down to an area where they'll diagnostic real quick. I can tell you now, don't do it. For example, at Pet Boys or even AutoZone or somewhere in that nature. You want to be sure it's a certified mechanic, licensed, certified, professional. Why? Because now they can, now you would take that. Now let's say you had a warranty, non-warranty, you had whatever it is that you have something to go with. Because I can tell you now, a lot of those people are going to say, "Hey, no, those guys that work at a parts store, they're just that. They're nothing more than a parts store." Back in the day, it was a simple thing. You can go in, you can ask them anything, and they were a little bit knowledgeable because they dove deep. Now anybody could take that job and just know what they need to know according to the store within hand. Outside of that, and then upsell you besides the point. I love that. But what are they doing? They're researching, they're going in, and if they can't find it, they don't know, and they're second guessing it. So they'll say, "Well, here it is, here's what happened," right? But when you get it through a certified mechanic, now it's a little bit more in tune in case it is warranted or not warranted. At least now you have a better claim because you went to something certified, you say that they're licensed, and well, that's what it is. But did you ever come to one where they say, "I'm sorry, we did the diagnostic and nothing kicked back? I don't know what the problem is. The vehicle may sound great. I don't see no oddities. It ain't blowing no smoke, and it's not leaking, whatever." And come to, "Well, I don't know. We'll bring it in when the next time it comes on." Thing is, gotta love it. When it comes on, we just are on our way doing our thing, and then by the time sometimes you got to the dealership or you went to the mechanic and go, "Oh, great, it went out again." My suggestion is this: take a photo of it, do a screenshot, or do a video as it happened. Now you have something to go back and say, "See, this is when it happened. I don't understand how it keeps going away." But let me tell you, there is a way to know. Again, there's an embedded computer in that vehicle, all vehicles. And you'd be surprised what these newer ones store away. What I'm saying is they would have to take that out, extract it, pull it off, just like it, to a unit where it can read everything that has been embedded inside that unit. All the codes are going to be there, any issues the vehicle is having. It monitors everything, your fuel, your mileage, all that is being stored into that, in what I call the brain of the vehicle, because there is a module in there. You just find it, pull it out, extract it. Meaning you not even have to pull it out. You can find a cable that will sneak up in there, but it's a lot easier if it comes out. Is it expensive? Oh, heck, yes, it is. But I'll tell you what, if you ever experience, and I'm sure there's been a few of you out there that are going to probably say, hey, I've had one of those replaced and it ain't cheap. You might as well just try to, trade off that vehicle to something else because that is one part of a very expensive part of your vehicle, let alone everything else. Engine, transmission, radiator, all that good nonsense and all that good stuff. But that module, you'd be surprised what's embedded in there, what it's in tune for, what it stores every single time you start and stop that vehicle. And now you want to include that check engine light on. Well, now it's really in there and it retains it and it remembers it. It didn't go away. Just because the mechanic went in there and did what they do and just to clear it out. Clear it out. It's like clearing your history in your browser of cookies and everything else. But in the essence of that, excuse me one moment, it's always Monday here. But anyway, always busy. But that, hey, speaking of busy, don't forget, hit subscribe, like, comment, and post back in. As you see, there is a live chat there. You can chat if you wish. But hey, if you like to know more information on the great things, as I was saying, what I'm telling you is a mechanic will probably tell you, I'm sorry, I'm not able to figure it out. I can't get the code. Well, he's not pulling it right. He pulled out his odometer, pulled that thing that goes right down into the OBD reader, right where they diagnostic from, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And then in that sense, now you're going to find out. So I'm going to end because it seems like this phone is busy. Why? Because I can guarantee you ready for it, 250K in 30 days. You got a business or you want to start a business and you don't have an EIN, I can get you that EIN. And don't worry about the credit file because I'm going to teach you and I'm going to tell you how we can get that done for you. Again, guaranteed 250K in 30 days. Whatever business you currently have, want to open and get together and learn how to open that business or generate inside of a business, reach out to me, subscribe, comment, reply. Hey, what the heck? It's 725-260-9800. But it's always better to hit me at my email, which is Joseph J. DeLuca at gmail.com. Why? I'm always looking at my email. The phone, well, there's voicemail for that. And I just go back in case I'm busy, like I am here doing my live. So that's probably another call. But I'm not worried. They know I'll get back to them because what I built for everyone, it's a beautiful thing. We all work together. We all come together and we play in the sandbox. As long as everybody stays great in that sandbox, it's a beautiful thing. You all know that those that don't play nice in the sandbox, well, we'll keep you there, but we are going to stay in tune to those that understand and want that information. So you have to be serious, you have to be open-minded, you have to be ready. And if you want that business or how to operate your business, generate a new business, you need an EIN, you're looking to, generate some flow cash for that business, it's 250K guaranteed in 30 days. And you can see what will happen in just week one. Again, go ahead and hit comment, hit like, subscribe, and off to that beautiful Just Social Networking. It's free to register there. There's a lot more cool stuff that I can share there where I can't share anywhere else. But again, remember, anytime you get that little check engine light on, take a screenshot of it, do a video so that you already have something to fall on. But remember, there is a way of pulling that information out of that unit. It's inside your computer, the computer module, and they'll figure out exactly what happened, why it happened, what it picked up, and all that good nonsense. And I'm telling you, it's not a cheap unit to replace if that ever should fail. Have they failed before? Oh, yeah. And there are reasons for that too. Again, thank you for joining me. We look forward to seeing you again. Hey, I apologize for the little ring there, but hey, it's always Monday. I'm always here for you, no matter what it is. It doesn't have to be about business. It can be anything else, get-togethers, because I still open to events, where we can collaborate or just be together and just have a great time because it doesn't always need to be about business. It's about just getting together, enjoying life, and go with the ride. And I'm here to help you. Remember, your go to guy for all your needs and more. And if I can't find it for you, hey, at least we made a connection. But when I do, I'm going to come knocking and ringing and saying, hey, I found, remember when you were asking for this? I found it. Have you figured it out? No, here it is. Welcome. Underneath that, those that know me, I don't quit until I find an answer and being ahead of the curve, 7 to 5 years ahead. Where we're at now, I'm already surpassed where we're going to head next. AI is a lovely thing, but I'm going to end with that to keeping it short and sweet. Remember now, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. You're going to learn a lot of good things. And we welcome you and wait to the next one because there's a lot more to come. Again, thank you and have a beautiful rest of your week. Stay strong, enjoy the outdoors a little bit or something that will bring some sort of relief and just relax. Everything will fall in place when it needs to. And if you need to learn, there is so much you can learn. A 60-second pitch, known as the elevator pitch in 60 seconds, or give you a 3-minute one. I can kind of help you there too, but there's a lot of great ways of doing that. But again, 250 grand guaranteed to you on a business that you operate or want to operate and you don't have an EIN. I can get you an EIN for free and show you how we're going to create what we call the 3 C's that is required that a lot of lenders will look at to even think of looking at in the first place and generating that money for you. But that's what we're here for, and that's what we have already in place to take care of that for you. And the full details with that, again, best bet, Joseph J. De Luca at gmail.com, or send down those comment replies, or just reach out and say hello and share this with a friend or two. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again soon.